Some of the things that contributed to my first experience with substance use was had a lot to do with peer pressure. I spent a significant of my teens and 20s in I think in a rut where my isolation and my fear of asking for help and which continued down a path of destruction. It was really I really was ashamed of where I was at life and how I was approaching life, and so I never thought to reach out for help or was scared to do so. One of the biggest helpful moments that were very crucial and vital into my redirection was just being justice involved in the courts, taking a look at me in a way that was, instead of being a criminal, they started to, what we often don't see sometimes is that it was a mental health issue. Not only do I owe my family the support, but I also would like to pay homage and gratefulness to the justice system, specifically Wake County, for allowing me and giving me an opportunity to seek treatment. When people realize and understand that it's not only you and you're not alone, I think it opens the door for being vulnerable and seeking help and reaching out for help. So it means a lot to let folks know, like, hey, you don't have to be alone in this. And we're seeing a positive upward spike in, if we change the way we look at things in a way that's medical or clinical, or in a way that it's a mental health issue, and we address it as such, then we see the person not only change, but we see our communities getting better. We see our communities thriving. We see families getting back together. We're seeing people who have lost everything and were hopeless find hope again. Find the courage to stand up and reattempt to take on life again and find some success. I would just like to give a huge shout out to the place that helped me save my life, which is TROSA, and that still continues to play a huge part in my world, as I am a staff member there today. Walking in the thought of others has really opened this world to me in a way that brings magic and joy and beauty. I've never knew the world as it is today without the emotional intelligence I've been able to grow in. So being an advocate for folks looking for help and being a role model and seeing somebody change and being able to receive guidance, participate in the world that I've always wanted to, whether that's through travel, through your health, through food, through community. I'm just really grateful for all the pieces of recovery. It's definitely truly amazing how one's life can be missing a lot of pieces, where in just a short period of time, in 7 years, I was able to build a life where my family looks at me in a way that, hey, we need your support, we need your help, can you guide us? It's amazing. And that is also through friendships. It's also through my work life, or my career, and being here and being involved and being given this huge responsibility to maintain and sustain and improve people's lives through our program is the greatest achievement I've been able to do and continue to do.